Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program designed to help you integrate the pattern and beliefs of childhood emotional abuse, including constant criticism, rejection, and other forms of emotional harm. This is an emotional EMDR mini course whose goal is to guide you through a process of understanding, reframing, and building resilience to this pattern and beliefs. It is recommended that you use this program in full screen mode, while sitting still and upright. Follow the movements of the ball or pattern on the screen with your eyes. As the words from the audio are spoken, notice the feelings they evoke in your body and any mental images that may arise. If your mind starts to wander, gently redirect your focus back to the moving ball or pattern. Optionally, or if you are not able to use video, you can also tap on one or more EFT points. How it works. In step 1, we evoke the distressful emotional state of the belief or pattern. Note: this can be emotionally triggering. Take full responsibility for your well-being. In step 2, we offer ourselves loving, compassionate self-acceptance for this state and beliefs. We then reframe the belief, pattern, or state with new positive suggestions to the mind. We then bridge the mind into the new, more positive reality. We finally express gratitude for the new positive reality, taking it as fact. Ready. Section 1. Unpacking emotional experiences. We begin with a setup of the issue. Even though I struggle with this pattern, I choose to still deeply love, honor, and accept myself, and I am open to a more empowering state of being. Take a deep breath. As a child, it felt like no matter what I did, it was never good enough for anyone. I always thought if I made a mistake, I was a bad person. It seemed like everyone else was more important and I was just invisible. I used to believe that if I were different, maybe I'd be loved more. I felt like my feelings didn't matter, so I stopped sharing them. I remember thinking I must be unlovable because I was always criticized. It felt like I was always walking on eggshells, scared to do or say the wrong thing. I believed I had to be perfect to be accepted, so I kept pushing myself too hard. I felt so alone, like there was no one who really saw me or cared. I thought if I could just fix myself, then maybe I'd fit in. I was always scared of making people angry, so I rarely spoke up. I believed that my needs were a burden, so I tried not to have any. I felt worthless when I was ignored, like I didn't matter at all. I remember feeling so confused when I was dismissed, wondering what I did wrong. I used to think that love was something I had to earn by being good enough. I felt like an outsider in my own family, like I just didn't belong. I thought my emotions were a sign of weakness, so I hid them away. I believed that if I just kept quiet, maybe I wouldn't get hurt. I felt rejected all the time, like there was something fundamentally wrong with me. I used to dream of a place where I was valued and heard, a stark contrast to my reality. Section 2. Feel into this balanced, compassionate perspective of your inner coach. Maintain your attention on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. It's completely okay to feel that what you did was never enough. That deep longing for approval is a tender part of you. Making a mistake doesn't define you. It's a part of learning and growing, and it's okay to embrace it with kindness. Feeling invisible can be deeply painful. Your presence and essence are valuable, even when it feels like they're overlooked. Wishing to be different in order to be loved more is a natural desire for connection. You are worthy of love just as you are. Your feelings are important. It's safe to acknowledge and share them, even if they were dismissed in the past. Thinking you are unlovable because of criticism is a heavy burden. Remember, you are lovable for who you are, beyond any judgment. The fear of doing or saying the wrong thing is understandable. It's okay to move at your own pace and find your voice. Striving for perfection to gain acceptance is a common response. Your efforts and who you are already enough. Feeling alone and unseen is a profound experience. Know that you are seen and valued, even in moments of solitude. Believing you need to fix yourself to fit in can be exhausting. You are whole and complete as you are, with all your unique qualities. The fear of making others angry is a protective response. Your thoughts and feelings deserve to be expressed, safely and respectfully. Believing your needs are a burden can be isolating. Your needs are valid and important, deserving of attention and care. Feeling worthless when ignored is deeply hurtful. Your worth is inherent, not dependent on others' recognition. The confusion and pain of being dismissed are challenging. It's okay to seek clarity and understanding, starting with self-compassion. Thinking love must be earned can be a tiring journey. Know that love is your birthright, not a prize for meeting certain standards. Feeling like an outsider in your family can be lonely. Your uniqueness contributes to the beautiful diversity of human connections. Viewing emotions as weakness is a common misconception. Your emotions are a source of strength and insight. Believing silence will prevent hurt is a natural defense. Expressing yourself authentically is a path to deeper connections and healing. Experiencing constant rejection is heart-wrenching. You are worthy of acceptance and belonging, just as you are. Dreaming of a place where you are valued and heard is a testament to your hope and resilience. Such places exist, starting within you. Section 3. Visualizing positive change. Take a deep breath. I am choosing now to see my past efforts as valuable learning steps, recognizing that each one contributes to my growth and resilience. I am open to embracing my mistakes as opportunities for growth, understanding that they are not reflections of my worth but pathways to wisdom. I could consider the possibility that my presence is significant and impactful, even in ways that I may not always notice or that others may not acknowledge. It would be nice if I could accept myself fully, recognizing that my worth is not contingent on being different or meeting others' expectations. It is possible that by expressing my feelings openly, I can heal past wounds and connect more authentically with myself and others. I can start to believe in my inherent lovability, understanding that criticism from others reflects their limitations, not my worth. I am willing to explore moving beyond fear, finding safety in expressing myself and trusting in the resilience of my inner spirit. I have the opportunity to release the need for perfection, embracing my human imperfections as sources of beauty and strength. I am capable of creating connections that affirm my worth and presence, realizing that I am never truly alone. I embrace the idea of self-acceptance, understanding that fitting in is not a prerequisite for happiness or belonging. I am ready to express my opinions and desires boldly, knowing that doing so is an act of self-respect and authenticity. I am beginning to see that my needs are not burdens but essential aspects of my well-being that deserve care and attention. I am receptive to recognizing my inherent worth, understanding that it is not diminished by others' inability to see it. I am shifting towards seeking understanding and compassion for myself, especially in moments of confusion or pain. I am open-minded about receiving love freely, recognizing that it is not something I need to earn but something I inherently deserve. I am allowing myself to feel connected and valued, knowing that my unique perspective enriches the world around me. I can imagine embracing my emotions as sources of strength, allowing them to guide me towards deeper understanding and authenticity. It might be beneficial to voice my needs and thoughts, understanding that genuine expression can lead to true healing and connection. I am prepared to recognize my worth and belonging, embracing the truth that I am fundamentally right and deserving of love. I am choosing to focus on envisioning a reality where I am fully heard and valued, understanding that this vision starts within me. Section 4. Bridging the journey from challenge to transformation. Remember to maintain your focus on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. Even though I felt like nothing I did was ever good enough as a child, I now understand that my efforts and experiences are valuable learning steps, and I choose to see each one as contributing to my growth and resilience. Although I believed that making a mistake meant I was a bad person, I now embrace my mistakes as opportunities for growth, recognizing that they are not reflections of my worth but pathways to wisdom. Even when it seemed like I was invisible and everyone else was more important, I now consider the possibility that my presence is significant and impactful, in ways I may not always notice or that others may not acknowledge. While I used to think that being different might make me more loved, I now appreciate the idea of accepting myself fully, recognizing that my worth isn't contingent on meeting others' expectations or being different. Despite feeling like my feelings didn't matter and stopping to share them, I see the potential in expressing my feelings openly to heal past wounds and connect more authentically with myself and others. Even though I felt unlovable due to constant criticism, I am starting to believe in my inherent lovability, understanding that criticism from others reflects their limitations, not my worth. Although I felt like I was always walking on eggshells, scared to do or say the wrong thing, I am willing to move beyond that fear, finding safety in expressing myself and trusting in the resilience of my inner spirit. While believing I had to be perfect to be accepted, I now see the opportunity to release the need for perfection, embracing my human imperfections as sources of beauty and strength. Despite feeling so alone, like no one really saw me or cared, I am capable of creating connections that affirm my worth and presence, realizing that I am never truly alone. When I thought fixing myself was the key to fitting in, I now embrace self-acceptance, understanding that true happiness and belonging don't require fitting in. Even though I was scared of making people angry and rarely spoke up, I am ready to express my opinions and desires boldly, knowing it's an act of self-respect and authenticity. Although I believed my needs were a burden and tried not to have any, I am beginning to see my needs as essential aspects of my well-being that deserve care and attention. Despite feeling worthless when ignored, I am receptive to recognizing my inherent worth, understanding it's not diminished by others' inability to see it. Even when I felt confused and hurt by being dismissed, I am shifting towards seeking understanding and compassion for myself, especially in moments of confusion or pain. While I used to think love had to be earned, I am open-minded about receiving love freely, recognizing it's not something I need to earn but inherently deserve. Despite feeling like an outsider in my own family, I am allowing myself to feel connected and valued, knowing my unique perspective enriches the world. Even though I thought my emotions were a sign of weakness and hid them, I can imagine embracing my emotions as sources of strength, guiding me towards deeper understanding and authenticity. Although I believed keeping quiet would prevent hurt, it might be beneficial to voice my needs and thoughts. Understanding genuine expression leads to true healing and connection. Despite feeling rejected all the time, like something was fundamentally wrong with me, I am prepared to recognize my worth and belonging, embracing the truth that I am fundamentally right and deserving of love. When I used to dream of a place where I was valued and heard, contrasting starkly with my reality, I am choosing to focus on envisioning a reality where I am fully heard and valued, understanding this vision starts within me. If you were tapping, you can stop as we go into gratitude. Section 5. Preemptive gratitude for transformation. I am grateful for the strength within me that has carried me through challenges and led me to deeper self-understanding. I give thanks for the journey of healing, recognizing each step as a move towards greater self-acceptance and love. I am thankful for the wisdom that comes from embracing my past, allowing me to move forward with compassion and grace. I appreciate the newfound ability to see my worth and value, independent of others' opinions or actions. I am grateful for the courage to express my true self, finding peace in authenticity and vulnerability. I give thanks for the moments of connection that remind me I am not alone, celebrating the shared human experience. I am thankful for the resilience of my spirit, which has turned obstacles into opportunities for growth and empowerment. I appreciate the inner voice of kindness and encouragement that has grown louder, guiding me with love and support. I am grateful for the capacity to forgive, both myself and others, freeing my heart for greater joy and peace. I give thanks for the transformative power of self-reflection, leading me to a deeper understanding and acceptance of my unique journey. I am thankful for the endless possibilities that unfold as I release limiting beliefs and embrace my true potential. I appreciate the sense of belonging I find within myself, understanding that home is a state of being, not a place. I am grateful for the moments of stillness and presence, where I connect deeply with the essence of who I am. I give thanks for the love that surrounds me, both seen and unseen, supporting me in visible and invisible ways. I am thankful for the journey towards self-realization, recognizing each moment as a step closer to my highest self. Section 6. Closing and next steps. Take a deep, rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started, and consider journaling your notes about this session and any areas you'd like to explore. Be attentive to the potential reduction in the emotional weight of certain memories and actual circumstance shifts in your daily life. Note that it may take one, several, or many uses of this program to completely clear or reframe this pattern and beliefs. This program and affirmations serve to fortify your inner journey toward a more empowered state. Feel free to revisit them whenever you need to. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.